Coinbase just did the unthinkable. Base tokens are about to go live on the biggest crypto platform in the United States. This is huge.
And then we also saw Coinbase, who's obviously been a huge supporter of Base, integrate Base assets directly into the Coinbase app. So now every Base asset is listed on Coinbase, and that's like a huge win.
You've got a small window before 100 million Coinbase users can start aping into these tokens straight from their phone. But that's just the start. JP Morgan and Shopify just linked with Base too. And yeah, I know exactly why you're here, to figure out which gems are about to send. Don't worry, Crux got you covered, stay tuned. Or as we like to say here, it's time to ape into some alpha. If you're new here, welcome to Alpha Bros, the ultimate pit stop for Web3 wisdom. Like and subscribe to make Pup Tux's day. He's earned it. Now, you've seen the headlines, but let's quickly hit the metrics before we jump into the low caps. If you haven't seen Base explode lately, you might be living under a rock.
So we're about 20 months into Base's life cycle, and Base is now the largest L2 in the world by every metric. And we're seeing so much adoption across every category.
This layer 2 is built directly on Optimism's OP stack and has already locked in over $3.5 billion in TVL and is home to some of the hottest apps in crypto. Thanks to the recent Pectra upgrade, average gas fees on Base are down to just a penny, and if you're using a Coinbase wallet, they're free.
Woohoo! Free gas!
No wonder why the heavyweights like Uniswap, Aave, and even Curve wasted no time bridging over. But the apps. That's just the appetizer. Coinbase just wrapped up the State of Crypto Summit 2025, bringing together the biggest names in Web3, TradFi, and the regulatory world, all under one roof. Oh, and yeah, Saquon Barkley was there too, hurdling over Arbitrum to crown Base as Ethereum's go-to scaling solution. If this was any more bullish, I would need a helmet and a mouth guard. Put me in, coach. And when BlackRock, Circle, David Sachs, the power players who move global capital start aligning behind a narrative, you already know something is brewing. The partnerships have been off the chain, figuratively, Gotta bring that energy on chain somehow. And thanks to Connexus, their new blockchain arm, JP Morgan stablecoin is now borderless, delivering sub-second, sub-cent transactions for big money. This is a game changer. TradFi is pulling up to the blockchain party, only this time they brought the billion-dollar giants with them. Shopify is one of them, and their VP has some strong words about why they're betting on Base.
And of course, again, the shout out here to Base, because if you don't have a fast enough network for commerce, then you're not going to be able to do any of this. Doesn't matter how programmable it is, doesn't matter how stable the coin is. We really needed that advent of the layer 2 network. So again, Base has been a pretty important part of this equation.
This e-commerce powerhouse is planning to give 1% cash back to over 150 million users just for spending USDC. Finally, cashback that doesn't come with a credit score or terms longer than a crypto white paper. All possible now through the two biggest wallets in crypto, MetaMask and Phantom. Now that you've caught up with the recent ecosystem boom and partnerships, it's time to ape into some gems. First, subscribing is free. Missing the next gem? That'll cost you, so make sure to hit that notification to stay in the game. Saquon would be proud. Almost half of you are unsubscribed. Let's fix it. First up, let's go ahead and get the obvious gems out the way. Morpho and Aerodrome. These two have quietly solidified themselves as the heavyweight champs of Base's ecosystem, dominating DeFi with deep liquidity and consistent user growth. Congratulations to Morpho for becoming the first app to lock in $1 billion in TVL, but don't celebrate too hard. Aerodrome is hot on their heels. With support from native assets like XRP and Doge, Aerodrome now lets users lock their tokens and mint them on Base, unlocking higher yields and deeper liquidity. And the numbers speak for themselves. Over $200 billion traded in the past year, and this summer has been melting faces. Coinbase users can now borrow $100,000 using their Bitcoin as collateral. No credit checks, just 5% interest. All powered by Morpho. Over $600 billion in Bitcoin has been locked as collateral, with hundreds of millions in fresh capital flowing straight on chain every month. Your bank is still asking for pay stubs. Morpho's out here saying, just send BTC. These two picks are the obvious winners, but I know that real degens are itching for something spicier. Enter Spark, which just bridged onto Base and launched its token SPK last week. It's sitting at 70 mil market cap while securing over $6 billion in TVL across Sparkland and Spark's liquidity layer. Honestly, I can't name a better asymmetric DeFi play in all of crypto. And another one to spark your interest? Moonwell, and it's quietly locking its place as one of Base's core lending hubs with $250 million in total value locked. Fully plugged into Coinbase's smart wallet, Moonwell is positioned right at the intersection of 108 million Coinbase users and 6 million monthly active Base wallets. Prime real estate for serious on-chain flow. Now, if you're trying to catch moves like Spark or into AI and the meme coins I'll get into shortly before they headline, that's exactly what AlphaGemZ was built for. AlphaGemZ gives you the edge you won't find on Twitter. Inside, you'll get access to Q&A sessions and a watch list with those hidden gems before they trend. You'll also get access to our VIP trading group, now over 450 traders strong, dropping real-time trade alerts, buy and sell calls from a squad of seasoned pros. Bros Academy will train you from rookie to pro, covering everything from trading strategies to project analysis. You'll unlock access to one-on-one portfolio audits. I've already sat down with over 150 bros and walked them through what changes I would make in their shoes. If you're ready to stop guessing and start moving with precision, hit the link below and use code BROS10 to lock in 10% off your membership for life. All right, now back to the alpha. One AI play I dropped a buy call on last year is Virtual's Protocol, and it was for good reasons. Base is quickly becoming the go-to hub for building AI agents, and if you think I'm just hyping it, don't take my word for it. Take it from Coinbase's CEO, Brian Armstrong himself.
I think we're going to get like AI agents that can be kind of like your RIA, like your registered investment advisor, or almost like your trading bot. So imagine like you're in the Coinbase app and you kind of tell them, hey, I want to put like $1,000 or $10,000 something into this account. And you're talking to a trading bot and you're like, just go make me money.
As the markets evolve, the real edge will go towards AI with the deepest intel, order books, liquidity flow, and real-time data. The tools that see everything first will dominate, and in the trading world, that kind of visibility is power. Virtuals is unlocking a new frontier for builders, giving them the freedom to push boundaries of what is possible. And one agent that really caught my eye is AIXBT. This agent scans for social sentiment and turns it into actionable alpha. Whether you're a seasoned degen or just trying to keep up, AIXBT delivers insight faster than most humans ever could. At this rate, I might just have to fire myself and let AIXBT take over the channel. Holding 600,000 tokens grants you access to the premium terminal, where the AI agent delivers real-time market intelligence, social sentiment insights, and predictive signals. Personally, I think that's how the elites are going to gatekeep the most powerful bots. AI agents with insane win rates and exclusive access to top-tier data. Now, to wrap all this up, we can't talk about gems without giving meme coins their moment. Snagging the meme coin on a hot new chain is no easy task. But when you get it right, the upside can be insane. Ethereum has Pepe, Solana has Bonk, even Cardano has Snek. Small bets that turned into life-changing bags. Base has been trickier to crack, but two names, Brett and Toshi, have been showing signs of life. I've been tracking both communities for a while now, and they're both bouncing back with real energy. Toshi has become a symbol of Base native identity, adding value through applications like ToshiMart and NFToshis. Brett's cultural identity stems from the boys club, most notably Pepe's best friend, and if you catch the next Pepe, you're not just early. You write your name in crypto history. Now, that's all I got for you today. Show some love with the like, sub if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next gem. Thanks for watching, and here's another video to keep your vibes up. I was your host, Crux, signing out. Be patient, keep persistent, stay alpha.